And we are live. Good morning, Crypto Warriors, and welcome back to the Gentlemen of Crypto, episode 265. Today is Tuesday, October 9th, and I'm King.
And I'm Bitcoin Zay, and we are here to bridge the gap between cryptocurrency and the community Monday through Friday at 10-ish.
10-ish.
And we are in here.
We are in the building. Jizzy Mac, what's going on? Hello, hello.
Hello, what up, what up?
Look like we're getting a slight lag. We get a slight lag every now. It's because of the articles we pull up that has a lag on them.
Yeah.
It's not us people. For the Cryptocoin yesterday, anybody sign up already?
So far, I've had a few people that said they signed up with the wallet. No addresses actually put in the comments yet. However, if you're on Facebook, I've posted the Cryptocoin link. If you're on YouTube, we posted that link in the notes section of last video. We'll do it for this one all the way through October. So if you download that wallet, put your address, we'll send you free coins all month.
There we go.
No matter what.
All right, into the news, people. Well, the Bitcoin price has picked up a couple $100. Not some big movement, but enough for the news cycle to stop. As always, you know how that goes. What's going on, Marcellus Love, Torrance J Playlist, Allison Thompson, D Truth. Hello, hello, hello.
What up, what up? So
today's top stories: Japan's GMO internet to launch yen-peg stablecoin in 2019.
Yeah, don't say.
I think it's going on 2 weeks now. We called it a few weeks ago. You know, we said the stablecoin is the wealthy ICO, and we're starting to see that now nonstop. Japanese internet conglomerate GMO Internet Company Ltd. confirmed plans to release a cryptographic stablecoin. Cointelegraph Japan reported today, pegged to the Japanese yen. It looks like GMO, which entered the Japanese cryptocurrency exchange market in May last year, and stands to begin issuing tokens dubbed GMO Japanese Yen GJY during the 2019 financial year. Wow. I guess semi big news, even though, like I said, we're gonna see literally every institution and country out there have a stable coin. I mean, very soon, probably the next few months, once they really figure out this is their new ICO game.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it even states in the article how they have stable coins on Gemini, the stable coin, the USD coin on Circle. I mean, how many have we talked about in the past week? I think 4 or 5. Right. So as you can see, that you can go ahead and prepare yourself now, no matter what country you're in or what country you travel to. If you're there and if you're using cryptocurrency on exchanges, you'll probably have to settle your payments with a stable coin at some point. However, we've seen how unstable stable coins can be. We've seen the investigation into Tether, and I think a lot of the Tether, push down was from these people who were trying to get their own stable coins. They didn't want to see Tether kind of
it was the same
make
people.
It. Yeah, they didn't want to see Tether make it. Like, you know what I mean? Tether was running everything as far as stable coins go. And for those of you who have not ever used one, it is almost like trying to get into the military to get Tether. You got to put in all your information. You got to wait weeks. You got to verify twice. I noticed it's like that on was it Changely? It was like that, and it's a few other ones, but it's kind of hard. And I'm sure they'll make the process easier for their people, but a lot easier to track people when they have to settle the cryptocurrency payments in a stable coin. So,
and then this is kind of crazy where there shouldn't be this many stable coins already, and there definitely can be in the future because there aren't that many stable currencies in general. You know what I mean? So
people still trading Forex every day. I mean,
right. So for currencies to fluctuate the way they do, you put your trust in stable coin. It's all good during the bull market, as we saw with everything. But what happens when another bear market hits and it's 20 stable coins that have 40 to 60% of market cap or dollars in the industry in general inside of them? So I think that's gonna be a dangerous thing. But again, as you said, this is the wealthy ICO. I think they're about to go full steam on this stablecoin for everyone until they make their pay and then they exit scam left as everyone else is done.
Yeah, definitely see that coming in the next 2 or 3 years.
Court authorizes cryptocurrency firm to reclaim 530 Ethereum sent to wrong address. What? What is going on with this story here?
All right, so there was a guy in the Supreme Court of British Columbia that was on trial because he actually invested 530 Ethereum into an ICO. And I'm sorry, he wanted to get 530 CPY tokens, which is the copy track ICO. And when he tried to, or when they sent the tokens, they actually sent Ethereum. So instead of getting the tokens, He got 530 Ethereum, which was worth about
fell off the map.
$390,000 at the time.
Wow.
Yeah, so they made a mistake. The company made a mistake. So the court was compelling him to send it back. But to make it even more complicated, he died halfway through.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, so
talking about a twist.
he died before the case could be resolved. So one of the things that they're trying to figure out now is, are Ether tokens, are they classified as goods? Are they commodities? Is it something that can actually be legislated that they have to send back? Because it's the company's mistake. You know, if I invested in an ICO and they accidentally sent me $300 and something thousand worth of Ethereum, I'm not sending it back either. I mean, that was your mistake. I had nothing to do with that. Your ICO's not working.
If it's on the shoes on the other foot, it's very rarely companies be like, oh, guys, you overpaid us. Let's go ahead and give that back to you.
How long would it take for you to get that back?
Right.
If you
We're going to give you installments at 3% for the next 20 years.
Yeah, so it's one of those things, one of those cases that are interesting simply because, for one, ICOs usually don't send $300,000 worth of tokens to the wrong place. For two, when he died halfway through, I don't know if it's part of his estate now. You know what I mean? Like, is that
true?
His
wife might have
a question.
Whoever.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's a question. And then say they do say, okay, you have to send the tokens back. What if nobody has a password? Or what if his family claims they don't have the means to send it back? Or they don't know. They just simply don't have the knowledge. Like, I don't know what this crazy dude was doing. He was just doing something with Ethereum. I don't know what he's talking about. So it is kind of murky right now. It is one of those trials that are interesting simply because it's cryptocurrency based. So the court shouldn't even really be involved that much. I mean,
what's even more interesting is this ICO. What was it called? Copy Track or something?
Copy Track, yeah.
What do they do? Let's put let's put a light on Copy Track. I haven't taken a peek at them, but if you accidentally sent a user, what was it, almost $400,000 in Ethereum?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on. I don't want you. I mean, is your project the one we need to be invested in to begin with? The future of global, what does it say? The future of global copyright registration.
Oh man!
I mean, I'm supposed to trust you to have my copyright on the blockchain.
Yeah, he's sitting wrong.
But you out here sending away $500,000 in crypto.
Hey, these are what these
are the companies, right? These are the companies who had the good marketing teams that everybody fell for.
Great logo, good video, and
don't know how to use the technology.
Yeah, exactly. And they raised $17 million. And
wow.
But you know,
I wonder how much they gave away.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder how much they held for themselves. But you know what's crazy too is that the dude, he actually claimed that he got hacked. So he took the Ian Bellina route and was like, I got hacked. I don't know what happened to those tokens, which is very possible. I mean, somebody could hack, self-hack, get somebody to hack you.
Right.
Or you might have really gotten hacked. So who knows? And
regardless, they shouldn't be running an ICO.
Yeah, it's
bottom line.
Yeah, exactly. Like Torrance J playlist, add your crypto to your will. Yes, for those of you who are lawyers or who do estate planning and do things like that, or if you know somebody that's like that, crypto has to be the biggest topic that you're talking about. From now to the end of the year, you have to have some sort of plan to put that, because that is becoming big. People have passed away and their family is like, what's their seed? What are you talking about?
Or don't even know they have the crypto.
Yeah, don't even know they have crypto.
They just get rid of their old laptop and it's like, whatever.
Yeah, so.
Well, it looks like, what's this? Copy Track?
Copy Track, yeah.
Copy Track got the same thing as the next story, and that is Spanked. We got spanked. Adult Entertainment ICO suffers $38,000 hack. Wow.
Oh, man.
That's the message that Stablecoin, the ICO funded adult entertainment website, used to inform its users that a hacker had exploited a bug in one of its smart contracts to abscond with 165.30 Ethereum, worth about $38,000 at the time of the theft. Another 4,000 worth of the platform's ICO token booty was immobilized as a result of the breach, bringing the total economic impact to the hack to about 42,000. All right, so we got spanked. That was in the title. That's actually what they tweeted. So we're going to talk about that in a moment, because I would be PO to see my ICO tweet. We got spanked like something's funny.
Oh, yeah.
And then what do you mean another $4,000 worth of the platform's ICO token booty was immobilized? Did you pay the hackers? Because that's usually the amount they ask for.
Yeah.
And if you paid the hackers, then I see why you added that to your economic impact of 42,000, because that was an automatic loss. If you don't know that by now, you definitely shouldn't be controlling the funds. Don't pay the hackers, people. They're not going to give you anything back.
Yeah, not at all.
It's going to take your money.
Yeah, and it's crazy that these ICOs, we're starting to see ICOs are starting to get hacked again or starting to lose money, because people need to remember these are smart contracts run by code. If the code doesn't work or if the code has a flaw, somebody will exploit it. It's open source, people. Like, if people take a look at the code and somebody finds a way to exploit it, they're going to take your money. So it is one of those things where you want to have precaution. And I believe in the Ethereum world, the standards needed in order for these bugs to not happen as often is similar to how when people were building websites. Right. And people were just throwing up websites, didn't know anything about servers, didn't really know anything about security, and backdoors were taken to steal people's websites. Oh yeah, it's still happening to this day. The hackers just got more sophisticated, but you have to have that, the sort of ground rules for Ethereum in order to make it standardized, because you can't just have a bunch of smart contracts getting hacked all over the place and then say you're a legitimate enterprise company. This can't happen. Even the big companies that get hacked, it's usually like once in a while. They have way less of a margin of error, but the thing is, it's not something that happens every week like ICOs. Right. ICOs get hacked every day, B.
Too funny. The company admitted that it failed to pay for a security audit of its payment channel smart contract. So here's the thing, people. These are ICOs, and they just admitted they didn't even pay for a security audit of a payment channel smart contract. Here's the problem with a lot of ICOs and a lot of people, or some of the newer projects in the industry. We all had that initial feeling where as soon as you start trading, especially if you trade into a bull run, you think you're a genius, you can't go wrong. You got an ICO coming up, you got marketing dollars going this way, everything's going good, but you didn't even want to do a security audit, because as we said on this channel many times before, to get lawyers in the crypto industry and to get cybersecurity experts in the industry costs a lot of money because they're worth it. So it looks like they failed to pay for a security audit of their payment channel smart contract, which could have cost as much as $50,000. And this article says that's well above the amount of funds affected by the hack. No, an additional $8,000 is not well above the amount of funds affected by the hack. If anything, these people could still have a backdoor into their program.
This might just have been a test.
Right, this is a test hack. Yeah. This is just to see if the $42,000 or $38,000 would have went through. Nevertheless, Spank Chain said that it now realizes that it should have paid for the audit, expensive though as it may have been. Yes, so people who are out there listening to us thinking about starting companies, exchanges, whatever, you have to pay for the security, cybersecurity expert, and you have to pay for one of these lawyers to take a look at whatever you're doing, people.
Oh yeah.
We know it costs a ton of money. You can thank your regulators for that and your government for the most part, but
it's
this
needed.
is what's needed, right?
Absolutely.
And this is one of the things we always say: whether you pay for this stuff or not, you're going to get the lesson. And in this case, their fee was $42,000 for them to learn cybersecurity. Yeah, and they're right. When it changed, that's their college tuition. They would have paid. They could have paid the expert $50,000 to do it the right way and protect their funds and their reputation, or they could have went to the school of hard knocks. Don't worry, I've been there too. Zay's been there.
Oh yeah.
Go to the school of hard knocks and you pay that tuition fee, which is just as expensive as not more.
Oh yeah, and if anything else, you could have took the liability off your company by getting a security audit, because if you use an internal security audit and an external, you have two sources that say, yes, this code is fine, blah, 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 or there's something wrong with it and you fix it. If something does happen to it, then the onus is on them. They have an issue at that point because they basically told you a lie. And if you go through the Ethereum, Charlie Lee, the creator of Litecoin, has already stated Ethereum or Solidity is hacker's paradise.
Listen, so they got me.
Somebody should redo Coolio's song "Gangsta's Paradise." They call it about Ethereum, called Hacker's Paradise.
I mean, people, you're talking about a shift in career changes right now. Like the hacking industry, they just cracking ICOs, and the worst part is or not the worst part, I guess. A semi good thing about it is like most of the ICOs shouldn't be projects to begin with, and another good portion of them are scams. So you can't even be mad because it's there's no honor amongst thieves, criminals. Attacking criminals, but
Wild West,
right? People are getting tagged.
Don't get caught up. Don't get caught up in it. Yeah.
What is it? We were at what was the numbers? I was like something million, almost a billion in hacks right now, or over a billion.
Over a billion in hacks.
Over a billion in hacks this year, people.
It's a whole industry.
How many hackers are out there, right? Like how many people is that piece of the pie getting split away? I don't think that many.
Yeah.
Let's say 3,000 hackers maybe.
Yeah,
3,000 hackers, $1 billion.
I have the means to do it. Yeah,
that's a pretty good ROI. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, hacker's paradise. Living in a hacker's paradise.
Forbes partners with Civil to publish content on a blockchain. I like they put on a blockchain. Yeah. You got to tell me more about these stories. I don't know what's going on here.
Well, it looks like Forbes is getting in on the blockchain stimulus package and just throwing the word blockchain.
There it is.
Because honestly, this
in a slow summer. Let's go ahead and kick this off.
This is not a blockchain project, in my opinion. Just looking at it so far. Forbes has basically stated that they're relentlessly focused on rapid experimentation and implementation. Okay. A lot of big words, which mean that they're going to try new stuff because they're going in there. Yeah,
toss
exactly.
some that in the pot.
Yeah, they look at the dictionary, the eyes closed. Use that one. Use those two words. But basically, as they've described it, Forbes writers and editors, they'll have blockchain publishing tools integrated into its content management system, CMS, which has already been used right now. It supposedly helps to streamline the process of metadata, so you can include the author's identity and information about the sources. Therefore, if you put out an article, you can verify that it was written by someone at a certain amount of time with these sources. However, this is already possible through a CMS. Right. That's what I'm saying. They basically
just put blockchain. They put
blockchain publishing tools, which whatever that means.
Put blockchain on it. Let's get these papers to sell.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those stories like we said before. The blockchain stimulus package. Just throw it in there, and people think you're moving forward or you're experimenting. And it's just a good buzzword to use right now if you're a big company, because we said this a year ago. We said companies right now keep fighting against, because remember the huge FUD we had last summer going
first
into
it wasn't fall. Even this didn't even exist.
It didn't even exist. Then we kept telling you, it was like these companies won't have a choice, which at this point they do not have a choice. I'm telling you, they're getting pressured by investors about what's your plan with blockchain. They don't even understand blockchain, but they know the word blockchain when you use it means you're supposedly futuristic or looking towards the future. Right. So that's what Forbes looks like they're doing here, and
it's a bunch of old hustlers.
Yeah, a bunch of old hustlers.
Like it's a bunch of old hustlers. Call them out, people. Yeah. They wear suits too, okay?
Yeah.
They have nice smiles and they wear suits as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see. There we go, S1 Dubs. Don't forget to smash that like and share button, people, if you are enjoying this show. Share. Thank you. What's going on, Madam Crypto? Crypto Key. John Siebert said multi-sig would be good for inheritance.
Yeah.
There we go. Malik Howard, what's up? What's up, everybody? All right, last but not least for the stories today, Jack Ma. He said, I pay special attention to blockchain and Bitcoin to create cashless society.
I bet you do, Jack.
Why listen to him? He's just a multi-billionaire. Jack Ma, the chairman of Alibaba and $150 billion China-based financial conglomerate Ant Financial, has said in a recent speech that he pays special attention to Bitcoin and blockchain technology and the potential of establishing a cashless society. If this guy is in control of $150 billion and he's just paying attention to it, you better know it like the back of your hand, all right?
Oh, yeah. And some people don't even got $150 and they talking about, I don't know about this Bitcoin stuff.
I don't trust it.
I don't trust it. Yeah, okay.
Right. The story kind of goes in detail talking about how China is already nearly a cashless society. We talked about the U.S. before. I think the numbers in the U.S. are only like 24 to 26% of the population on average actually uses cash. The rest is cashless as well here in the United States. So that is where we are headed. The next question is just, will it be a cashless society with CBDCs or will it be Bitcoin or any other crypto, I guess?
Oh, yeah. I think it'll be interesting going forward. In China, of course, I believe they're already headed towards the cashless society. I believe the people there have basically let it happen. They're like, they're under control. China has been under control since they've had dynasties like 1,000 years ago. So the people who are there are not going to, push back against it. They'll have their cashless society at some point. They're already getting social scores. They already have the most advanced facial recognition stuff. So it's like,
what a time to be a dictator.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you already in Skynet. Hey, you might as well use the best technology available. However, it will be interesting to see how it translates to other countries such as the U.S. because there are so many people I believe in the U.S. that have money in the mattress, that have cash in certain places, and I believe everybody has the mindset of, I can't just give all my rights away for a cashless society. It'll slowly ease in, I think, until you don't have a choice at some point. But I think it'll be more of a pushback here, way more of a pushback in underdeveloped countries because they're like, no, I want my land, I want my stuff, real estate. I don't want cashless anything. But it's coming. Where it'll be cashless at and where it'll be accepted is the big question. I think China is they're going to do it. Like, you either going to be with it or you won't have any money.
The next big bank run is going to be interesting because it's going to be digital.
Yeah.
It's going to be people actually bringing bags of money to the bank to deposit.
Please.
And then literally trying to transfer money off digitally. And that's going to get pretty interesting because, you know, in the past bank runs, you've physically been able to see it happening. News stations there, all that crazy stuff. It's madness. This time around, I wonder what's going to happen. Are the bank's websites just going to shut down? Are they going to give you maintenance reports? Like, what's going to happen when people log onto their account? You know, you got a few $100,000 you saved up for the family, a little nest egg. You try to transfer, say, 30% of that into a crypto exchange or an account somewhere, and it says under maintenance or please call the bank or please see us Monday. Oh, we're closed this week.
You know they're gonna have bank hours.
Wow,
they still gonna have bank
that's
hours.
what I mean. We're gonna be closed. So if it's my question is, will the next bank run be digital? What would happen?
That would be crazy. I think it would be. I think it'd be interesting because you have hackers working on their side. You have regular people trying to figure out what's going on with their money, and government trying to control it. Man, it'll be
shadow fresh at 20 years away. 20 years away here. I don't know if it's that far.
Yeah, I mean, as fast as Bitcoin has progressed, I think it'll be, you know, a little bit faster for cashless to come because honestly, if you think about it, we're pretty much cashless now.
Right.
It's just the amount of people that I know who personally are like, I'm not giving up all my cash just in case, because what if that's the last means last resort? So, but pretty much, I mean, who uses cash nowadays? I mean, most people don't. That's why. That's why at this point, like I see a lot of people who walk around, and if you want to give money to like homeless people or give money to a cause or something like that, people just don't have cash on them. Right. It's like, hey, you got. I gave some people QR codes when I was, you know, living back in Charlotte. Paper wallets. Yeah, because I mean, it's like you're more likely to have somebody to be able to send you Bitcoin than that now.
Yeah, 20 years, I don't know. I think it'd be sooner only looking at the internet because we were talking about this the other day. It's the internet, you know, 30 years or whatever. Yeah. At this point, and you see where we're at right now going into Internet 3.0, I mean, we haven't even gotten started with the crypto side, so we'll see. Yep. Cashless situation leads to bail-ins. They skim your savings for banks instead of bailout, which is printing. True. Yeah. All right, for the cryptic coin today, what are we doing?
Oh yeah, so for the free cryptic coin, we want to talk more about the cashless society. What do you think it will look like? What do you think cashless society, how it will run? Do you think it will have good implications if we have good security? Do you think it will have bad implications if something happens? If they have an off switch, will that affect a lot of people financially? Let us know what you think. Put your cryptic coin address, and we will send those free coins. Like we said before, all month we'll be sending free coins to everybody who puts that address and comments, no matter what.
There we go. I'm pulling up the crypticcoin.io website right now so you can take a look at security and anonymity. I can't say the word. Anonymity, privacy, all in one, secure and anonymous cryptocurrency.
Absolutely.
So again, we have a partnership with them. We'll see how this goes, or we're ambassadors. I won't say partnership. But yeah, check out Cryptocoin, download that wallet. We have something to send out, so we definitely want to get those out of our wallets into yours. And of course, hey, if it ever does anything, you have some free dollars. Oh yeah. And if it doesn't, then oh well, you know,
and it'll be listed on the second exchange tomorrow.
Oh, it goes on the second exchange tomorrow. So hey, you never know. All it takes is for that one big jump, people.
Absolutely. And also make sure you download the Brave browser with our referral link. Use it. Get used to it. Try DuckDuckGo, which is an alternative to Google's search engine. You know, look at the privacy of it. A lot faster, very slick interface. Download the Brave browser using our referral link to support the show. This is how, you know, you can support the show without paying for anything. Just click the link, download Brave, and you show your support for us. I believe we have 5 downloads so far, so we gotta get those numbers up, people. We got more than 5 people watching.
Brave browser. We're gonna be all over Brave here soon.
Oh yeah.
Other than that, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and share this if you enjoyed it, and we will see you all tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Cheers.
Have a good one.